For us at Enterprise, this is right in line with what we're doing in terms of bringing creative and comprehensive solutions with our faith-based development initiative to the table to bring financial capital and technical assistance to work with houses of worship who want to get new projects developed that bring new units online that help serve low and moderate income families. So the Macedonian really does represent that.
When we walked into this project, we did recognize immediately that you have to have expertise to get anything done well. What Enterprise Community Partners brings to the table is really the relationships and the expertise to help you to do it well.
We're moving beyond theory. We're putting those faith-based leaders in the room. We're putting trained developers in the room. We're putting accountants in the room. We're putting tax experts in the room. We're going to address the needs and the barriers that come to play when we're talking about the faith-based development industry being able to address the needs of their community.
The most essential element of any real estate development deal is the real estate. And so a number of houses of worship own land. Some own 2 or 3 lots. We have houses of worship that we're working with that own 50, 60 acres of land. It's not new. Houses of worship have been doing this for years. But what's unique, I think, about the Enterprise Faith-Based Development Initiative is being intentional and proactive about, 1, reaching out to the faith community, and 2, bringing together a range of products and services that will assist them.
I'm a teacher and I volunteer in the community a lot. When I lived an hour away, it was very difficult for me to tutor, to come and help kids, for the kids to come to me. Now the door is never closed. It's always somebody needs something, they're able to reach me, I'm able to reach the children in the community or anybody through the church that I also volunteer through. So it has enabled me to accomplish all that I've always wanted to accomplish. Being able to live here is really making a difference in the way our family works.
One of the things that's very unique about the Macedonian is the fact that it incorporates 1, the housing element, but 2, also the business incubator component. So it really does show a very interesting mix of how these projects can bring different components together to build up a community. If a local government is thinking about, well, should we work with houses of worship? Yes, you should, because if they're bringing the land, it means probably there's going to be less subsidy that's needed from the public coffers. And for developers and financiers like us at Enterprise thinking about, well, should we? Absolutely, because you're working with folks who are mission aligned, who want to serve the people, who are going to stick with it. So these are typically organizations that aren't here today and gone tomorrow. They've been around 50 years, 100 years, 150 years in their community. So they're not going anywhere. And so working with that kind of mission aligned partner and then leveraging the resources they bring with public dollars as well as with private resources means that it really is a win-win.
Enterprise, they brought the greatest value of all to this development, and that was the value of equity, money. And that we built this at a time when it was difficult to find anybody who would buy the equity, who would buy the tax credits, and Enterprise came forward and made the deal work.
While working with Enterprise, I think our faith communities are in good hands. They're really able to nurture and support that community to meet the goals that they want to achieve, but also ones that will really benefit the homeless in our community.
Enterprise was founded because there were 3 women out of the Church of the Savior community who wanted to provide housing for low-income persons. And so they had that passion, had that vision. Well, that's what we're doing today, 30 years later, is bringing the passion and the faith and the commitment that grows out of the faith community to the table. So it really is a marriage. It's in our corporate DNA to be about service and to have that kind of faithful passion and commitment to the cause.